Hey guys, welcome to the Comic Conversation. I'm your host, Ron Paul Mary.
And I am Andy Randolph.
We're both here from CoolToMeDammit.com, here to talk about something a little bit different than comics, taking us stray outside this comical world.
I mentioned in a previous video that I wanted to talk about Chuck Wendig's book, Aftermath. If you haven't picked it up yet, I highly encourage you to pick it up. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding this book.
You were saying?
Yeah, a lot of controversy. There was a campaign to just flood the reviews on Amazon with 1-star reviews. A lot of people have been tweeting at your boy Chuck, giving him hate. And it makes me super angry. It makes me a little ashamed to be a Star Wars fanboy. And I'm tired of seeing people hate on this book.
So tell me some of the things that people are upset about. What are the things that people are saying?
There's three people that are complaining about this book, or three common complaints that I've seen.
I thought you meant there were only 3 people.
No. I was like, I mean, if it's 3 people doing all that work, who are you? No, there's been 3 types of people complaining about it, or 3 overall complaints that I've seen. The first one is that Chuck Wendig either owns a DeLorean or is a Time Lord and has gone back and personally ruined these people's childhoods.
Okay.
And just taken all of their Timothy Zahn, Dark Empire, Thrawn Trilogy books, and just burned them all.
Why
Apparently,
why
Chuck,
do that?
He's destroying the canon. He's destroying my childhood. Guys, that wasn't Chuck. One, he did not do that. He did not go back in time. You still have those books. You still have the Thrawn Trilogy, and it's still amazing. It is still just as good now, even after Aftermath came out, as it was before Aftermath came out.
I'm still a little skeptical of this whole time-traveling, child-ruining guy. I don't like him as much as you do so far, because I'm the internet.
You should give his book a chance. Aftermath is amazing. It is awesome. It's done a great job of taking some elements from the prequels and putting them post-Return of the Jedi and awesome. Mr. Bones is one of the coolest characters that I've seen in Star Wars in a long time. You still have the Thrawn Trilogy. I love Thrawn. I love Timothy Zahn. I love the stuff he's done for Star Wars and the books that he's written. Chuck is just as awesome, and I'm just excited to see where he goes with this trilogy, though.
So what else are they complaining about, besides having their childhoods ruined by a Time Lord?
The second complaint is Star Wars is such a diverse, multicultural, amazing story.
Absolutely.
It's about a rebel alliance that is made up of aliens and humans.
I'm so on board.
And women and white people and black people and all sorts of different races.
This is great.
And they're fighting against a monochromatic, evil empire. But there's gays now?
Wow!
Star Wars is ruined! Stop pushing a political agenda on us! We don't want the gays in space! Guys, it's 2015. They're out there. Having a few of them in your Star Wars book is not a bad thing.
Get over yourself.
Who are you that this is a problem? Stop boycotting this book because you are pushing a political agenda on other people.
People exist, and people have different ethnicities and creeds and sexual orientations. And those people are in books sometimes, and it's okay.
And there's room for them in Star Wars.
Yeah.
There's not room for you in Star Wars, though, because you're a butt.
No butts! No butts in Star Wars.
There's room for people of every race, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity. There's room for them in Star Wars.
Is there an alien race of people who are just butts? Literally just like butt cheeks for a body.
There's Fighead in Return of the Jedi, and Furgin Dan and the model nodes, their heads kind of look like butts.
Okay. We got plenty of butts, apparently. You
this.
said 2 people when I asked if they were butt people. We've reached our quota on butt people in the Star Wars universe. What else?
Well, the third complaint.
After all these legitimate concerns, what else could people still find wrong with this book?
The third complaint is that they don't like his writing style. He does present tense. Most Star Wars books have been written in past tense previously because the long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I'll admit, Chuck took a gamble on doing it in present tense. As far as I know, it's the first Star Wars book ever written in present tense. I think it paid off. I think his gamble paid off. I love his writing style. I don't think you can say he's a bad author when you look at all of his previous work and how critically acclaimed he is. Star Wars would not have gone with a crappy author to write this monumental book for them. You can say that you don't like his writing style. That's no reason, though, to personally attack the author. That's no reason to boycott his book. These people, they're not fans of Star Wars. They're not fanboys. They're something else, and they have been twisted by their fear of something new, and fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. These people are suffering. I want them out of my fandom. But really, guys, just stop. We get it. You love the Thrawn trilogy. I do too. This isn't taking away from that. It's only adding to it. You now have Chuck's Aftermath trilogy, and you have the Thrawn trilogy, and you can love them both. If you're upset that there's gay people in Star Wars now, I really don't have anything for you. Catch up to 2015. And if you hate his writing style, I'm sorry that his writing style isn't for you. I'd say give it a second chance, go back at it, because it really is a great story full of awesome and interesting characters. And you do start to see the gap from Return of the Jedi to Force Awakens get bridged. It starts right here. If you're missing out on that just because you don't dig the writing style, even if it's not your cup of tea, I think you could still enjoy the story and the characters and get something out of the book. So stop complaining and read it.
Very, very well said.
I loved the book. I really enjoyed it. It doesn't deserve the garbage spewing hate of the internet that it's gotten.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Take inventory of what you're reading, people. And if you haven't read it and you're just watching this video, we will link to the book's Amazon page in the description below. And check it out. Read the book. I'm going to read the book. I'll rally right behind this guy.
Yeah.
So, next time on Comic Conversation,
who knows what we're talking about next time?
Maybe comics, maybe books, maybe...
Who knows?
I don't know.
We're digging into literature now, people.
We're culture.